have you thought about not doing any more LinkedIn launches and just focusing on ideal client? We came out of COVID and 2024 sort of time, I had an amazing meeting with my team. Really, it's a life-changing meeting that you're not expecting. It was like a Tuesday afternoon or something. I'm like, I was a bit like, I nearly cancelled it, and then I said, oh no, we'll just get on a call. And we did a little Zoom, and very small team at this point because obviously everything had been really contracted down. And to team, one of them said to me, right, we've got a couple of things that we want to talk about, or have you thought about not doing any more LinkedIn launches and just focusing on ideal client?
And that was one of your team that said that?
Yeah. I said, what?
How brave.
So brave,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. And I was like, what? And I just felt myself like energetically shift. But when she said, why don't you just talk about ideal client and this and the expert stuff that you're talking about anyway, like naturally you're talking more and more on your social media, because I just didn't want to talk about LinkedIn anymore. I was able to teach it, but I didn't want to be it all the time. And I felt the shift, and I was like, what? I was like, you want me to just completely change everything? And they were like, why not? And I was like, it was such a risky move, because again, cash flow wise, we were not in a great place, but I was just like, oh my God, yeah. Let's do it.
At the same time though, if you're just churning out the same thing, there is that sort of thing of, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you need to evolve. You need to adapt and innovate.
It is like going, people doing to you what you do to other people. And I was a bit like, oh shit, I was just waiting for permission. I knew, once they said it and I felt it in my body, I was like, I was just waiting for permission.
Did it instantly feel right when they said that?
Totally different feeling. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I went from the feeling of the heaviness of let's do the same thing for another 12 months to the excitement and the lightness and the possibility of actually stepping into a new version of me. And I felt it in a visceral way. And I was like, how can I teach this if I'm not going to embody it myself?
Yeah.
And it was just so exciting.